Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to RimWorld Alpha 16. I hope you're having a wonderful day because Luna is currently over here just doing a bit of deep drilling. We've actually just got ourselves 75 plasteel, but I'm thinking it might be an idea to get a few more of those drills about the place. We could get one over here, we could get one up there and see what exactly is going to be in those two spots. Now, obviously, I did say that it looked like perhaps the drills would eventually run dry, but it looks like it might not be. It looks like the drills might not. I thought that this central tile was running dry, but I don't know if it is. Maybe it does. Maybe it does eventually, but I would like to see if we can get another drill just somewhere like there to see what's underground in that spot. We could put it there, I suppose. Can I rotate this? I actually can. So I'll rotate the drill. We'll put a drill there. And I kind of also want to put one just up there to see what's in those two spots. Now, that one's obviously going to need some power running to it. So we're going to just get that. And we'll run the cable sort of over to there, I think. And then up through the walls. Seems like a pretty good idea to me. We probably should put some lights into some of these spaces at some point. That might be a pretty good idea. We could get a couple of lights in the corners, get a couple of lights down there. I don't know. I like the idea of maybe getting some lights or something, but we shall certainly see. For the time being, though, I think we probably do have enough resources to make all of this. There does appear to be a rainy thunderstorm. I don't think we're going to have to worry about that too much. I mean, yeah, there's a fire, but it's raining, so it really shouldn't be a problem. What's being done with this? This is actually being built. Beautiful. Okay, and that one is slowly being constructed as well. I'm curious to see what's beneath this one. I'm very, very curious to see what's beneath this one. So this is plasteel as well. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what's beneath that one. We can build a few drills about the place. I don't mind having a couple of plasteel drills. It means that when people maybe have nothing else to do, they can go and do a bit of drilling. And if that gets me plasteel, that's great. I can make stuff out of plasteel. Can I make furniture out of plasteel? Okay, so I can't make beds out of plasteel. I can make dining chairs out of plasteel. I can make tables out of plasteel. And I can actually make beds out of plasteel. So that's not so bad. We can get some fancy beds in here. So that's not bad. We can use plasteel for things, basically. So that's all right by me. We can get a plasteel table. We can get the hydroponics basin, which isn't going to be anything other than plasteel. We can get more high-tech research benches. Yeah, we can totally use this. Plasteel sarcophagus. Oh, that's pretty cool. We should probably get an orbital trade beacon as well at some point. That would probably be a pretty good idea. And possibly a chess table as well. I think I'm going to get one of these and make it out of plasteel just because I can. So let's throw the chess table just into this spot, I reckon. I think that's probably the best place for it. So, I mean, I could throw it way down there, but that seems a little unnecessary. We could get rid of this door. We could move the lamp over to there and put the chess table in that little space. That's always an option. Or we just move this bed. I think moving the bed's maybe a better idea. So let's just go ahead and uninstall the bed. And we'll turn this into a sort of little mini rec room, I think. That seems like a pretty good idea to me. Is that done yet? That is about to be done. What's under that one? That is steel. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. There's Safara mining up some plasteel. Not bad. The bed's been dismantled. So let's get ourselves some lights. We're going to want to get ourselves a new standing lamp for this room. We'll go ahead and throw it into there, I reckon. We can get ourselves... I'm going to go with a little plasteel plant pot just because I can. Then I want to get myself some... I would really like to get a couple of armchairs. How much... We have, like... What leathers do we have? Let's have a quick look here. So we have pigskin. We have 113 pigskin. How much of that do we need for a sofa? 100. Alright, what do we have 200 of? None of them, apparently. So let's do pigskin and let's do muffalo leather. I guess. And I will sincerely hope I can rotate a sofa. So the armchair can go there. Then we'll get a muffalo leather one and put it there. Then we'll go to furniture. No, sorry, we'll go to Joy. We'll get ourselves... Is it Joy? It is Joy. Plasteel chest table. Let's throw it in there. So let's get that done. Oh, we got power armor. Oh, that's going to be interesting. So, that's robotics and plasteel weaving technologies. Let me build the power armor. Where do I build it, though, is my question. It's the machining table, right? Tell me it's the machining table. Add a bill. Is it here? I can disassemble mechanoids? Now we're good. Power armor helmet. There it is. Right, let's make that. Let's try and get like 8 sets of it. As ridiculous as that sounds. Let's get the helmets as well. Try and get 8 of those in the go. What do we need for it? Components and... Oh my god, we can make this. Components and plasteel. We have a component assembly bench, which I think might not have an active bill at the moment, but that's fine. We're gonna need a lot of components. I'm gonna say make, like, 50 of them. I think 50 is probably a good number. But we're finally gonna start making these. That's awesome. Right. Research. Let's see what we're going for next. We have the power armor. Let's go for the charged shot, so we can start making that as a thing. And I guess we're just gonna have to, spend a little bit of time getting some power armor for everybody. That's gonna be awesome. I'm actually really excited for this. I'm really, really keen to see this happen. A doe has self-tamed. Right. Interesting. I'm gonna say slaughter it, because we really don't need it. So Luna, if you wouldn't mind, thank you, mate. That's very kind of you. So what's going on at the moment? Blackjack is... Oh, we're being raided. The Black Shivs are raiding us. There are 4 of them. We have Ray with an LMG. We have Merc with a sniper rifle. We have JP with frag grenades and Stars with an LMG. I didn't read if they were attacking immediately, but if they're not, then we can set up a pretty good defensive line here. So Blackjack, come over and go there. Safara, come over and go there. Kyle, I want you there. Alex, I want you there. Tanner, you're not going to fight. Engie, I kind of want you there. And McBeard, I want you down there. Let's go, everybody. Make it quick. Come on, we're not going to have long. Oh, I think they're attacking immediately. That's a problem. All right. Let's take up different defensive positions then. So, I want Blackjack to go to that spot. I want Safara to go to that spot. And I want to get Luna, not Luna. So Blackjack and Safara are going to that spot. Kyle, I want you to go there. Alex, I want you to go... This is going to be tricky. There. Tanner's not going to fight. Engie will have you go there. And McBeard, we can have you sort of go there, I guess. Now, please, they are coming through there. That's perfect. All right, this is going to go exactly my way. If we can kill the guy with the grenades, that's going to work out very well for us. Oh, Kyle just got grenaded. I was not paying attention to that. Right, Kyle, move. Let's get you over there. What happened to Kyle, actually? He's going to be dead soon. Okay, Kyle, go back to base. And they're fleeing. Good. So, Engie's been hit. Engie's in no immediate danger, though. Did we kill the one with the power armor? I think we... No, we didn't. Stars is still alive. We did kill 2 of them, though. So, unrecruit all of you guys. And back to base you go. So, what do we got? We have Merc the Tactician. Let's go strip him. And JP the Drone, go strip him. And then unrestrict all of their stuff. It would have been nice to get the powered armor helmet, but, I mean, it would have been something owned by a dead person. So I guess we probably don't want to do that. That new sniper rifle is going to be useful, though. It's actually not bad quality either. So we'll have Safara go and equip that sniper rifle. Oh, we do have a power armor helmet in there. Interesting. Right. That makes things very interesting. I'm kind of keen for that. Let's see. Alex, you're awake. You are not a hauler, though. Safara, can I get you to go hold that survival rifle, please? If you wouldn't mind. We also need to strip the bodies at some point. That's a thing that does need to be done. But I'm kind of glad that raid went our way. As for Kyle, he hasn't been treated yet. So, Safara, can I get you to go and treat Kyle, please? Before he drops dead, because that wouldn't really be ideal. And there's a mad animal. Local squirrel's gone mental. That's fine. Not really too worried about a local squirrel having a go. 14 hours. No immediate danger. That's fine. So he didn't lose anything, which is nice. There's no lasting injuries there. Where is this thing? It's going up that way? It seems like it's running around looking for a fight, but it's not going to get one. So that's nice. That's not something marriage is on. NG has accepted Blackjack's proposal. Jesus. They're moving quickly. I guess Blackjack saw NG sort of on, you know, the medical bed and went, you know what? It's a dangerous world we live in here. Let's get married. That's what I like to imagine on there. So Blackjack is going to go make some power armor. I assume that's going to take a while. What is this? A component assembly bench is broken down. Again, we didn't touch it. No one did anything to it, so I don't know why it's broken down. But sure, that'll do, I guess. So Kyle is close to a major mental break. That's a bit worrying, but I think for the most part we'll probably be okay with that. I think once he's a bit better, he'll be fine. Let me close those two alerts. Right, Kyle, what's up with you? Let's have a look at your needs. You are experiencing acute pain, and you're also in a hideous environment. I disagree, mate. There's blood everywhere, but it's mostly yours, so really that's kind of your fault. What are you off to get more? What are you off to get more of? Also, why can't I seem to speed up the game at the moment? I can only run it in real time. Oh, wait, Luna. Okay. Melee attack the squirrel. If you don't mind. Jesus Christ. Right, Luna, what's up with you? Yeah, you're scratched up a bit, mate, but other than being scratched up a little bit, you're fine. For God's sake. Bloody squirrel. Bloody squirrel having a go. Let's see how it's going to be. Blackjack, what are you up to? So you're still making power armor. You're coming in with more plasteel. So now you're working on it. Beautiful. So you're working on that. What is this? Armor vest. That's fine. So that is... yeah, that is going to take a while. What is your skill? Your smithing skill? Your... is it crafting? Crafting's 14. So, yeah, you could do with being a bit better at what you're doing, but you'll get there eventually. We have NG and Alex both researching. NG's research skill is 3. Alex is 17. Jesus. Fair enough. I mean, that's not bad. That's definitely not bad. And then that's going to get us the charged shot as well, which is beautiful stuff. So, I'm kind of keen to see this... go our way. Luna, what are you up to? You're in a medical bed, that's fine. Kyle's still in a medical bed as well. It seems to be taking Kyle a while to heal there. As for Luna, yeah, he's fine as well. Fair enough. I mean, he did get mauled by a squirrel, so... I mean, I assume it was a vicious mauling by that squirrel. I can only assume it was vicious. Now let's see. Do we currently need NG doing research? I kind of don't think we do. I kind of want to put NG back on crafting, because that's going to get NG working on the stone blocks again, which I think is something we should absolutely get ourselves, because that way we can go ahead and reinforce the walls again. And what I think I'll do this time when I'm reinforcing the walls is I will get some turrets in there because we have them unlocked. And because we can get so much steel from these mining things, we can get plasteel as well, I don't think it's going to be too much of a worry. So, what is this? Who's making that? Who's making the pants? Apparently no one. NG's doing some work there. That's good. So we're going to have plenty of resources at some point. NG's carting that out there. What have we got here? So that's 802 limestone blocks. I'm going to say we can probably start reinforcing. So what I'd like to do is go to structure, go to limestone blocks, and I'm thinking I might actually double wall the limestone as well. But that seems completely unnecessary. I think what might be a better idea is just making some little bunkers for the turrets. So sort of like that by the entrances. And then it's going to be, you know, safe from explosion, basically. If the turrets explode, they won't go through the wooden walls. I think that might be the way to do things here. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to sort of bunker those up like that. We're going to slightly secure that one a little more just to be safe. And then on this side as well, we're going to want to do a similar thing. So a couple of bunkers just like that. On this side, it's a little more tricky. So I think what might be an idea with this one is putting the turret up there. I imagine putting a couple of bits of limestone there would secure it. So something like that, basically. Yeah, that should be fine. We could probably mine that away so that the turret has a full sort of range of everywhere around here. Although I would really like this to, you know what, we're just going to do it the normal way. We're just going to do it like this. We'll do that kind of thing. We can go ahead and order this to be mined out, though. Because I would like the turret to be able to see around all that space a little bit easier. So mine that as well. And then once that's done, we can work on things a little bit better. So let's go to structure again, limestone wall, and get the little bunkers set up. Just like that. And this one's probably fine, because that one's so enclosed that anyone coming this way would be got by the turrets. Maybe we just put one here for the sake of safety. Then over this way is back to the old standard setup of 2 on either side of the door. And again, the same story down here, just like that. So something like that should do the job. Alright, so that looks like it's going to be a pretty secure way to do things. I'm actually going to do something ridiculous, which is I'm going to line this whole thing with limestone as well. I know it's ridiculous. I know it's unnecessary, but I think it's going to look better. And again, it's an extra layer of security that we don't already have. So let's lime the whole base. Lime the whole base is what we're doing. We're liming the base. Lining with an N, not an M. There we go. So that is going to be a bit of an intense job for them to do. But I think that's probably fine. I'd say that's probably okay. It's just going to take a while. Which sucks, but I feel like we kind of expected it to take a while, you know? This is the kind of job that does take a while. So yeah, we'll let them get to that. I do need to look into power. Because I want some switches. Like, I want some switches to make sure I can turn off the turrets. But maybe it would be easier to just run steel around the place and turn each turret off individually. Although it would be safer to have the switches. I'm going to try the switches. I don't know if these are going to work, but I'm going to try the switches. So we're going to have a switch just there. We're going to need one just there. We're going to need one. One switch should be able to do all of these, to be honest. So we'll do that. Then the power conduits are going to run out the doors and across like that. So we're going to basically connect directly to the turrets. And I'm hoping that that's going to be an efficient way to do this. So that one's going to go there and there. I don't know if I can get it to go underneath that. I don't know if that'll actually work. So I'm going to continue this conduit sort of around like this. So it does connect to there as well. What we can then do is hook up this one as well. We can hook up this one as well. And then I sort of want to wire these all into a fairly central location, if I can. I just don't know if I can. This one can come down like that. And then I'll delete these bits and make that all into wood so I can run it through. Actually, you know what? Let's just... can I select that and cancel? Select that and cancel. I'm actually just gonna build the conduits through here, because it's much easier. And then hope that that still connects properly. Do I need to put a conduit there? No, I don't. Okay. This can just run around there as well. Although that's... No, that doesn't work. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. It's gonna be a little bit messy, but I think that's probably for the best. So each conduit needs to link back to sort of an individual location. So what if we had this sort of come straight across the base and go to that one, then branch off to that one and up there? That seems like the way to do this. So have this go straight from there. Oh, can I take it through my crops though? I'm not gonna try. I'm just gonna go from there. Gonna cancel that. We're gonna not cancel that. I want to copy that. Bring it into that building. I could have just taken it from there, I realize, but that's fine. This is not going to be a redundancy line. That's completely fine. This is going to continue over to here. That's already connected, which is a bit of a pain, but again, we'll go for a redundancy line, because why not? This is going to run up to there, through that stockpile. This can run through that building, then across, and down to there. And then this one can just connect to there, but I also kind of want it to connect to there directly so that it's sort of a redundant line, and I think I will go for another couple of just little redundancy points in here. So yeah, we'll do that. That hides my mistakes. That hides the fact that I didn't realize we already had power lines running all that way. It's going to be a lot of work to get those all built and get them all hooked up. We do need to... We're going to need to use the component assembly bench a lot. But I think we'll be able to manage. And I mean, the base is going to be so secure after this. It's going to be ridiculous. We could even go so far as to put some extra doors in all of the little spaces here, but I don't think we need to do that. What we could do is line a lot of this with sandbags so we have cover. But again, I don't think that's something we're going to need to do either, so... I reckon we just have a lot of work. That's what we have. Kyle is still at a major break risk. I guess his torso was shredded by frag grenades, so that'll do it to you. I mean, it would put me in a bad mood, certainly. It would certainly put me in a bad mood. I wouldn't be too happy about it. So that's fine. How goes this? 2005. There's so much work to do on power armor. Is there a quicker way to do that, I wonder? If we go to production, machining table... Not really. It doesn't really seem to be. Which is slightly annoying. I mean, a multi-analyzer increases research speed. No, that doesn't really do anything for that. The tool cabinet... One workbench can go to 2 tool cabinets, so that's not going to be any good. That's, yeah, that's not going to do us any good in there. That's fine. I mean, we could also get the orbital trade beacon. I think that's something we probably want to look into. I think I mentioned that already. That an orbital trade beacon would let us do orbital trade, basically. It would let us flag down passing ships and passing traders and say, hey, we've got goods. Would you like to buy them? And they would probably say no, because what exactly do we have stranded down here on the planet that they're not going to have up there? Now, there is a heat wave. I think that's going to be time to say that we want to turn off all of the heaters in here. And we want to go turn on the cooler. So that's the cooler now enabled. The heaters are being turned off. The temperature inside is sort of dropping, which is fine. What's this? Havoc's gotten sick. That's fine. No big deal there. Oh, we have so much work to do, though. We really do. There's so much construction to be done. So many cables need to go in. We do also have to worry about the heat wave because people are going to be outside for a while as they're constructing, so... Yeah, this is a little risky. I feel like I might want to get another cooler. Although it is actually remarkably cold in those rooms, so... When they're sleeping, they're fine, is what that tells me. It's 30 degrees in that hallway, though. Which kind of has me thinking that maybe we should... Maybe we should get a little cooling in there. It's a bit warm in there. Let's see if we can get ourselves some temperature regulation. Go for a cooler. Let's get the cooler set up for there, I suppose. Yeah, we'll set up a cooler for the kitchen, since a lot of people are going to be working in there. I feel like we probably want a cooler for this room as well. It's 46 degrees in there, so absolutely. But what we can maybe do is... Yeah, I feel like a cooler directly into there is a good idea. Then maybe a couple of vents. So we'll set up a vent there. We'll keep the batteries nice and cool, and we'll set up a vent there as well, so we can cool all of that space. Is that connected to the electricity? No, it's not. So we're gonna need to run some power conduits through all of this. We can run one just across like that, actually. Just like that. So that'll be fine. So that'll keep the medical area cool and the research place cool. The bedrooms are already nice and cool. The kitchen's gonna be nice and cool as well. We could maybe tear out a section of wall here to keep this room cool. Although that is already cool, isn't it? Yeah, that's already got a cooler just there, so we could have just done vents there, but that's fine. I think I want to do... I want to mine this out, and I want to put a vent into that hallway. So let's give them an order to mine out just that bit, really. Yeah, that'll be fine. Mine that bit out, mine that bit out as well. We can do some vents through all of this space. So we'll get that done. We'll get some vents in. We are also going to need to... I'm just going to mine that whole bit out and replace it with some regular walls or something. And that'll just keep everywhere nice and cold, which is kind of vitally important. So once everything's built, we're going to be in a pretty good way. NG failed with the wall. No big deal. That's fine. I don't even know if we... I don't even know if we have enough limestone to build all of this. I'm sincerely hoping we do. And I know that NG can make more, so we're probably okay. A minor break risk from McBeer there. What's up with you, buddy? You have a scar, so nothing other than a bad mood. That's fine. Oh my god, look at this construction, though. Look at this project. They've got all this done over here. This is all done down here. It's going to be so good for keeping this base reinforced. It really, really is. It's going to be so useful. Are they all heading to bed at the moment? Yes, they are. What temperature is it in there? It is 29 degrees. It's actually a lot colder in those rooms. I guess these ones don't actually have vents, do they? So that makes sense. There's an eclipse. Seriously? Oh, it's like the game just wants to kill me. All right. So I think we're going to need some vents going between all of these rooms. So we are going to need to get a mining order set up for there, there, and there. Just to keep those spaces nice and cold. Or at least a bit colder. Nice and cold might be generous. But hopefully we can cool it down slightly. 26 degrees in there. 29 in the prisoner cells. I think for the most part we're fine. Kyle's there cooking in the middle of the night. Fair enough. At least we got plenty of meals. 36 of them. We could definitely look into more of them, but I don't really think we need to. And it is coming up, I think, to a time when people are going to be waking up. Yeah, there's Luna awake. Beautiful. How's Luna doing? You don't have heat stroke by any chance, do you? No, you're fine. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. So where are you all off to? You're off to continue constructing the walls. Beautiful. I feel like this is the most secure base I've ever had in RimWorld. And I like it. I mean, this bit over here is a little vulnerable. Especially that corner. But, I mean, we can fix that. We'll go to structure. We'll go to wood. We'll just reinforce that slightly. And that'll be fine. That'll be totally fine. I hope. I sincerely hope. Do we have enough power being generated by the wind turbines? I am slightly concerned that we might... Oh, we got the charged shot already. Jesus. Okay. Multi-barrel weapons could be useful. I feel like the transport pod could be useful. Hospital beds are probably something to look into, though. We do have a dedicated hospital room, so... Hospital beds are probably a good idea. So your target temperature is going to be... I mean, what's your target temperature? Yours is 11 degrees. So yours is going to be 10. And yours is going to be 10 as well, just to make it a little bit more chilly than perhaps they would like. Bring that down to minus 10 there. All right, so that room is getting cooler by the looks of it. This one's still quite warm, but the temperature will eventually drop in there. So that should be fine. Hopefully, the heat wave and the eclipse will pass relatively soon. Still over 1,000 work left on that. Oh, I just noticed we're kind of done with this side already. Amazing. So we're going to get to work on this bit, I assume. Assuming we actually have any limestone left, which we do, 178, but that's probably not enough. Good, the eclipse is ending. Beautiful. Everyone's going to go to sleep tonight and wake up in the morning, and it's actually going to be sunny. It's going to be amazing. All right, so this is going to target 21 degrees in there. That'll cool down the kitchen and keep it nice and steady. It's about 20 degrees in the hospital. It's 31 in there. That's fine. Combat supplier. Right. Let's jump to the location. Let's get Blackjack to head out and trade with Ark. This could be interesting. We might get some good stuff from this. Maybe. I mean, there's a chance. So what have you got? There we go. It has loaded. Mortar shells, components, very expensive components. Medicine. I'm going to give you a club if you don't mind. And another club. I'll give you a bow and a pistol. I'll give you a fairly crap survival rifle. I could give you some dusters. I'll give you one duster at least. I'll give you some pants. So what exactly have you got? You've got military helmets, Kevlar helmets, power armor helmets are very expensive, Jesus. No, I don't think I want to buy any of those. I mean, I'm making them myself, so there's not much point. We could buy a little bit of medicine, I think, just to be safe. And I think I might sell my dusters. Just to get some good money. Can I get, like, all of their money? Pretty much. So give me that. There we go. Alright, so go and haul the silver, please. Luna, I'm gonna have to wake you up to go haul some as well. Safara, I'm gonna wake you up to go haul it as well. I know you're not gonna be very happy about being woken up to go haul silver, but I would really appreciate it if we could get all that in here. Oh, that needs repaired. Blackjack? No. Who's my best... Oh, I don't know what job that would be. Go replace that, please. And then Safara, come back out and hold the silver. Yeah, that geothermal generator needs to get back up and running, because whilst it's good that these are running, we're going to need the extra power. So, Luna, if you wouldn't mind, there you go. Job done. Bit more construction going on around there. It's beautiful to see. And we are now sitting on 2,682 silver. If only we had that money sooner, we could have bought Faye back from the tribes people. I mean, I have said time and time again we weren't going to do that and we were going to rescue her, but in hindsight, it might have been a good idea to rescue her. Or, sorry, buy her back. But a bit late for that. Alright, so a bunch of steel to make these. Let's just put all the turrets in position. And we can work out how exactly they're going to work later down the line. They do hook up to the correct spot, which is beautiful to see. It's going to make my life so much easier. I didn't actually set up anything down here, though. So we're going to want to get ourselves a power... Oh, this one's tricky. The power switch needs to go there. Then I guess the conduit runs there instead. So yeah, that should be fine. We can get all of that done soon enough. Angie's failing on construction. That's fine. Angie, your construction skill is going to be pretty good after this. Same with Tanner, actually. That's a lot of construction you're doing. Yeah, Tanner's construction skill is 11. Angie is 9, so... I'm definitely glad I've got them all working on this. There's Angie putting in a new bit of wall. There we go. And then it's just this bit over here, and then the reinforcements are done. Man, look at this. Look how secure this place is. It's beautiful. It really is. It's really, really cool to see. Then we got the dogs done here for some reason. Not quite sure why that is. Can someone hold that, please? One of the dogs might do. Also, I've just realized those were the puppies. They're not anymore. Let me go to animals, and let me say that I want them to be able to haul. Because getting all the puppies to be able to haul stuff, that's going to be useful. That's going to be really, really useful. Okay, the hospital bed is finished. Not bad. Let's get a vitals monitor, which will let colonists build the vitals monitor, which increases the treatment quality if placed next to medical beds. So we'll research that and get it done. You might also notice Kyle has some powered armor, which is beautiful to see. We are working on a little bit more. We don't have enough steel, though. We're currently working on a few things here and there. The walls are very nearly done. Some of the turrets are in. These 4 have been switched off at the actual switch there. We're working on all this, obviously. This bit will be mined out eventually. And down here, we're also in the process of swapping out some of the connections, because this wasn't quite connected up properly. But that will be fixed soon enough. This is also built, which is beautiful to see. So let's just switch that off so that any turrets built out there won't be on automatically. And it looks like the walls are about to be finished, which is absolutely beautiful to see. Really, really happy about these walls, actually. I really, really am. It's absolutely excellent to see. There's a lot of steel lying around up here still. 314 of it. Where's that being hauled to? Where are you off to with that? You're taking it to the turrets? Okay. I mean, the turrets are going to need components as well. And we're not currently assembling components. I do wonder, though. Does this thing help the... It does connect to the component assembly bench. Okay. We're going to get one of those in there to improve the component assembly bench. And I could throw one up there as well, which seems like a pretty good idea, so we'll get that done. And we probably want to go to furniture. And probably want to get a standing lamp right about there. So that'll be fine. We'll also go to structure and get ourselves... Oh, a solar flare. That's annoying. We'll get ourselves just a wooden door for there. Yeah, that solar flare is not great. That's going to slow things down a little bit. The heat wave's over, though, you might have noticed, so I'm not too worried about a solar flare. They usually don't stick around that long either, so I don't think we'll have to worry too much. Angie's hauling some wood to the door. Tanner is vomiting and then hauling steel to the turrets. Alex is training Guy the dog. All right. Kyle is hauling steel to the turret as well. Solar flare's ending. Beautiful. And there's a party. All right. Fair enough. Totally fair enough. Let's have everyone attend the party. Or a lot of them attend the party anyway. And a battery's broken, for God's sake. Everything's just breaking at the moment. It's an absolute pain. It really, really is. Fortunately, though, I mean, Blackjack is working on more armor. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it is a finite command. It's not make until we have this amount. It is make this amount exactly. So that's no big deal. We're totally fine there. What else do we need to do at the moment then? So research is going ahead. I guess what we could start doing is uninstalling some of the hospital beds. So we'll get those uninstalled. That'll hopefully not take too long to do. Then if we go to furniture, hospital bed, and plasteel. We need 10 medicine? Okay. Didn't realize we needed 10 medicine. Do we have a way to produce it? We have a drug lab. So yeah, we have got a drug lab. We should also get some... We should get a little stool in there. Furniture... Stool. Right. So put that there and put that there. Drug lab. What can I do with the drug lab? Make medicine forever. What level do you need to be? Requires herbal medicine, neutral-amine, and cloth. We don't have any of those. Okay. Add mill. Make medicine, right. So if I go to research for a second and go back to drugs, psych out refining. So that's flake and yayo, or whatever it is. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's a disease-preventing drug. But I don't actually know how to get neutroamine or whatever. I really have no idea. That's very strange. I assume I have to buy it. But I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it for the time being, I don't think. I don't think there's much sense in worrying about it for the time being. Let me just check over here. Are all of the switches in? Yes, they are. So let's just turn all of those off and make sure they stay off. Do we have anywhere around the map we could mine components? There are a few mining spots. These are filled with things like steel. Oh, there's steel there as well. That looks like it could be... That's silver ore. Might as well mine it. So give them an order to mine that silver. That looks like compacted plasteel. Not quite what I'm looking for, but certainly mine it. That looks like compacted machinery. So get that mined out. And yeah, I mean, it's going to be a fairly lengthy task to mine all that out, but when it's done, it should be good. I love that Kyle's cooking in his power armor. I like to imagine him putting a little apron on the power armor. I think that'd be adorable. I absolutely do think that'd be adorable. And no one's fixed that yet. Yeah, I wonder... Can I pause that? I really shouldn't have deleted that, should I? That might have been a waste of resources. Blackjack, are you gonna go and make components then? Yes, you are. Okay. That seems like a good idea. I think having Blackjack just make a bunch of components for a while is probably going to be a better idea. I also really like the idea of getting some, like a leather armchair in here. So we'll get a turkey leather armchair just there and hope that he can use it whilst making components. I guess we'll see. But I do think it'd be kind of fun to have that in there. I'll keep him nice and cozy. Irma has given birth. So we have Zopico and anti-love. What kind of name is anti-love? What the Christ? Okay. Sure. Great. Great. Perfect. Whatever. This game, man. This game. Why have you not finished? There's like 9 work left on that. Seriously? There's 9 work left on it. And then, okay, Blackjack, can you can't build that. Okay. NG, you're going to finish it? There you go. So Blackjack, are you now comfortable? Not anymore, no. Although that room was actually considered spacious. Interesting. Alright, well, with him making components, I assume life's about to get a lot easier. Which is nice. Because it means we can actually go ahead and finish all of the turrets. which means things are going to be nice and secure around here. I think before we wrap things up then for today, what I would like to... Oh, Jesus. What just happened? For God's sake. Right, put the fire out, lads. Put the fire out. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Power conduits. Get that in there. Get everything fixed. Don't worry about the power or the fire. So that should all be working. I would like to go to security. I would like to get some improvised turrets. And then I'd like to get some sandbags. Because if I put some sandbags in front of these, it does provide them with an extra little bit of cover. Which seems like a pretty good idea to me. So just a little bit of cover for each of the turrets. This still needs to be mined out. That'll be done eventually. Some sandbags there and there. We can't get sandbags on that, but that's probably okay. A couple of sandbags there. And we'll get a couple over here as well. We probably should get some defenses set up for the corners here. So maybe do that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that can do for cover for the colonists, I suppose. Seems like a relatively good idea. Maybe we do similar here, so that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we probably could do similar here as well, so it would be there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to put any cover there because the turret could very well shoot them. So that seems good. A rice plant has died. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about the rice plant, to be honest. So there we go. That'll get built up. That should look pretty decent. That'll be some pretty good cover, and will protect me turrets. Oh man, look at this base though. Look at this thing. It's a pretty good size. Well defended. I really do like it. I'm really, really happy with how this base has turned out. Blackjack, what are you up to? You're going to make more components. You're off to grab some steel, I assume. Oh, hello. Some compacted steel right there. Let's mine that out. Let's absolutely mine that out. There we go. Is anyone actually mining up here at the minute? Doesn't really seem like it. Luna, what are you doing? You're grabbing some steel and taking it to the sandbags. Fair enough. Can I maybe get a lot of people set to do mining at the moment? Oh, we got the vitals monitor. Okay. What else do we want to go for then? Smelting? Meh, not really. Auto doors? Don't need. Transport pod? Probably. Multi-barrel weapons? Crypto sleep casket? Carpet making? Nah. Brewing? Meh, maybe. I think we'll go for the transport pod. That seems like it's going to be the easiest way to get around the world. So we'll get that on the go. I do still want to get people on mining though. So Alex is a researcher. He's actually a level 19 researcher. Blackjack, probably not worth doing. Engie could maybe... We'll get McBeard on mining. I think we'll keep Engie off of it for a while. Engie's still working on crafting. So she's still making blocks, which is actually completely fine by me. Because it means that we're going to have plenty of them, which seems like a good thing. I'm also thinking it probably would have made more sense to not completely block in the turrets like this, so that they could shoot around them a bit more, but that's probably fine. That's probably fine. In fact, if we were to continue these sandbags the whole way along there, we could have covered the whole way along there, basically. So let's actually do that. Let's make this a really secure side of the base. Just like that. I know I don't have to leave the gaps there, but I kind of want to. We'll do the same just here. And we'll do the same there as well, why not? In fact, we'll bring that just sort of the whole way around there. So yeah, that'll keep us nice and secure. I'm loving this. I'm really, really enjoying this, man. It's so good. It's so satisfying to see the base coming together like this. But ladies and gents, I have dragged this episode on for more than long enough, so I'm going to leave it there for today. Thank you kind of for watching. This has been RimWorld Alpha 16 part whatever, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!